Happy birthday, February 11th, Aquarians. Cosmic Cat here. We are going to do your birthday reading. Yay, so glad you were born. So glad you are here today. For your reading, I was drawn to pull out the smoky quartz here. It's a smoky quartz with a crystal, some crystal quartz on here, and there's some rainbow occlusions too. So you've weathered some storms is what I was feeling. That when I was drawn to this, it kind of tells me that some of you have had some fear, working through some fear, maybe working through some ego, fear-based thoughts, illusions, something of that nature. This is an excellent stone also for any sort of pain that you're having. If you're having, like I've used this for over a decade, maybe 20 years, for menstrual cramps. Anytime I get menstrual cramps, I have a smaller piece that I would even sometimes just put in my pants, and it just withdraws the pain so quickly, so much, so rapidly, and even gives you a little bit of energy boost with it too. So this can be placed on your body parts to help alleviate, and it will withdraw pain from your body. It's also really good for stress. So some of you have been stressed a little bit. And I don't know if the fear is also about your age, about time running out, something of that nature, but I know I was drawn to this and the properties that it's really good for. It's good for depression, for fears. It's good for pain, if you're having pain, if you've had any sort of chemotherapy. Again, electromagnetic stress, smog, it helps with that. So it's good to have by your computers, your phones, your microwaves, any sort of machines. It helps you with that. So there's a lot more that I could say about the smoky quartz and make a whole entire video on that. But I just wanted to point out some key things that, it does alleviate if you've had any suicidal tendencies. It does help alleviate with that. And if you've had those, I do recommend you seeking some mental health. I'm not a doctor. This is just for recreational purposes here and guidance from spirit that is received, and the belief, that crystals offer healing. If you choose to treat yourself for your birthday and go get one of these, make sure that it is authentic and real, because there's so many artificial ones being made. If you can't see what this looks like up close, it's like a crystal quartz, but it has like foggy, it's not a lot, there's not a lot of black to it. It's real smoky. So the name suits it, smoky quartz. It's as if there's smoke inside of there. It's absolutely excellent stone. It not only will take away, it will not only ground you and anchor you. It's really great for your lower chakras, your base, the earth chakra, but it'll also raise your vibrations during meditation. And even if you can't really go out right now and get you one, you can also pause the video on this and just meditate with this as well, by looking at it, by visualizing it in your third eye. And yeah, it's just a wonderful, it helps you, teach you how to let go and leave behind anything that no longer serves you, which is absolutely what this whole year is about, being the year of the snake. It's about transformation, shedding skin on things that don't serve you anymore, maybe things that you really enjoyed for decades, but all of a sudden now you have different interests. And so it can be a challenge if you are, some of you are on your spiritual awakening journey, or you've just started and asked to be and started to seek guidance and help. So congratulations on making the choice to see this reading because Spirit is heavy here with us. Archangel Michael is with us. And I also called in Archangel Raphael for healing energy and healing work because I felt that was going to be effective for you. Let's take some of these away here. And I was called to light you a birthday candle to lift your spirit. So, and this is an orange candle. So this also is telling me that there's something about your, perhaps your willpower, your determination. Maybe you are working on gaining that. It's been something that's been lost for a while. You've had it your whole entire life. And at one time it was really present, or maybe perhaps it hasn't ever been, but you're seeking it now because it is within you. And that you will want to do work with your sacral plexus, your sacral chakra, excuse me. It's it's below your belly button. It's your lower abdomen area. And that is your willpower. It's your determination, your confidence. It kind of goes, our belly is where we hold our emotions. So let's go ahead and get this started. A very special happy birthday to you. Yes, you have a purpose here on this earth. And really, no matter what work you're doing, Spirit wants you to know that they are very pleased with you and they love you very much. So let's go ahead and start. This is the Serpent deck. So this is the year of the snake. As I mentioned, you may be a snake in Chinese zodiac. You can look that up to find out. Okay, so this is asking you to seek protection from the serpent guardian spirit. Okay. The serpent's guardian spirit. Seek protection from the serpent guardian spirit. They offer guidance, embodying strength and vigilance. They are revered for the ability to safeguard and lead through challenging times. So yeah, you are, it almost even looks like you're here meditating and you're resting upon the divine wisdom of Mother Serpent here. And it really actually looks like you're pregnant. So maybe you are pregnant at the time, and that's what your fear, your anxiety, all of those feelings are coming from, or your spiritual awakening. It's interesting because the rainbows in here taught me that, it tells me that you are a survivor. You have weathered many storms, and you are protected. And I think that this message right here is going to be extremely important for you to embrace, is to call upon the serpent's guardian spirit if you require protection. Now, Archangel Michael is also another spirit that you can call upon for protection as well. This is going to be your overall, this is your significator card for your overall reading here. And yeah, please share with me what this means to you about the smoky quartz, what may be happening. Our birthdays are very special. At the same time, they can be very challenging for us depending on the age. And time really doesn't exist in the spirit realm. They don't we have time, we have the calendars, we have the date, the clocks, but there's not really clocks in the spirit world. And so don't sweat it. That's what I hear. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat time. Your time, you have plenty of time to do your purpose here that you're meant out to do. And you look very peaceful here. So maybe you're calling up in some peace, calling in some guidance with meditation, some guided meditations. You're very raw and beautiful, just in your own. So this also gives me a vibe of fertility. not just having a child, but some of you are creating something new. You're giving birth to a new idea, a new invention, perhaps a new song, a new hobby. There's something that you, and it could be the spiritual awakening that you're having there. Can you see your, yeah, you can see your light. Can you see your light? That was what I just said. Can you see your light? Yeah, can you see your light? Because you have light within you. Yes, you do. Look at that. Oh, the lover. Look at that. The lover. And this is 17. The number 17 could be significant for you. Perhaps your birthday is on the 7th. Well, your birthday is actually on the 11th. We know this already. But someone close to you, maybe perhaps your partner, or someone close to you is on the 17th, or within 17 days, something will happen, possibly even February 17th. There could be something happen with you. And this could be, there's only one here, and it says it's singular, the lover. So this could be that you're seeking one love, or this is the one love within you. Yeah. For many of you, this is you connecting with your inner child. Yeah. Yeah. You have a lot of protection and a lot of guides around you. I just had a feeling, a really deep, heartfelt warmth, or a warmth in my heart. And yeah, they're with you. They want you to call upon them. And there could be something with gold. Do you dream? Do you dream in gold? When you dream, do you see a lot of gold in your dreams? Yeah. I'll hold this card up for you so that you can visualize it. You can pause the video if you'd like and just breathe while you view it. Allow yourself to feel any feelings. I pull a spirit animal every day, and recently I did pull the swan. The swans. Which the swans absolutely represent love. There was another message in that spirit animal card, though, that you may want to go back and reflect on to see what it was, because I'm having trouble remembering what it was, what else it said about the swan energy. But this is absolutely beautiful. This also reminds me, your birthday is actually a master number. 11 is a master number. It's very powerful, and it's all about spiritual awakening, wisdom, spiritual wisdom. Like, this is your own. This isn't like necessarily joining a church, being religious. It can be for you if that's the path that you're going on. That is yours, and that is okay, and that is good for you. But this could also be just you wanting to connect with yourself. And I really feel that strongly for many of you with your birthday on today, February 11th. But it's extra powerful manifestation. So be careful of what thoughts you have in your mind, what you're thinking at this time, because you can manifest that. So make sure that you are thinking positive thoughts, even if it's hard for you to feel that. Think of something positive, and write in a journal. Write down. If you have if you want to write down your thoughts, and then how you can transform that thought. And actually, I'm being guided right now to share with you this, in the back of this book. I've used this book for probably 20 years too. I mean, again, if you need a doctor, you need a doctor, but there's also ways that we can look at certain things in our life. It's our thought patterns that can be hindering our healing for us. So let's see if we have depression in here. So, okay, so depression. So if you struggle with depression, the probable cause that's suggested in this book that I absolutely love, You Can Heal Your Own Life by Louise Hay, the probable cause could be anger you feel you do not have a right to have. So there's like a hopelessness, like you're upset, but you feel like you don't have a right to be angry. So a new thought pattern for yourself is, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. I create my life. Okay? So maybe write this down. I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. I create my life. You are the creator of your life. No one can take that away from you. Okay? So that was a message I was definitely guided to share with you. Let's pull your cards, some tarot cards here, and see what else we can get. You want to come out. You want to come out. And we're going to take one from the bottom. One from the bottom here. So let's see what we have. 7 of Wands. You are defending yourself. So you are standing up for yourself here. It's right under the 3 of Swords. Heartbreak, grief. You're grieving something. And then you're giving. You're very, yeah, okay. Let me see what I feel here. So you're feeling the need to defend yourself against, you're standing up for yourself here. You also have the upper hand. You are above ground at this point while you're being attacked, but you're prepared and you're ready, and you will win this battle. Now, these wands could be wands from others, and it could be a mix of your own wands, self-destructive behaviors or habits or things that you're thinking in your mind that are illusions that aren't really real. But you move from this 7 of Wands, this passionate, whether it's self-defense or just needing to stand up and speak for yourself. I mean, you are angry here. You're upset. So again, if the depression is like you're feeling like you're not allowed to be angry, you can be angry. Allow your feelings to flow. It's important that you allow all of your feelings to flow when you feel them. They are important. Any kind of energies that you have, any feelings that you have, the guilt, the shame, the mistakes, the failures, the thoughts that people are against you. Like, you can allow those feelings to flow, but then you want to make sure that you're actually changing that thought pattern about it. Like, why do you feel guilty? Write that down and then release it and let it go. Like I am allowing myself to acknowledge that I feel this way right now, and I am ready to let this go. Again, we're in the year of the snake. It's all about transformation and letting go. And this is also right directly underneath the smoky quartz. And here you are letting it go. You're healing your heart. You're learning to let go of thought patterns in your head, in your mind, that are not clear, that are not serving you, that are not helpful. They're just not helpful for you. You're surrendering. You're surrendering. Here, you're defending yourself. And I think you get to this point and you have some peace of mind, and you start to begin to have that inner child love, the love for yourself, and connect with your inner child. I mean, once you get to this gold pearl here, look at all of this. Did you see that? Yeah, it just popped. There's something about this that you want to have around your throat too. So there's something that you need to speak. It's important for you to speak. So here I think you're standing up and you're speaking for yourself, and then you're able to now let that go because you've stood your ground, and now you're letting it go. And this is grief. This is grieving a heartbreak, grieving a loss of something that you felt was your entire world. So that could be, some people are very passionate about their careers, their jobs. I mean, this could be something to do with even an animal. Your sign is humanitarian. You are of, you are about friendships, community, groups, and connectedness. So, I mean, there could be it could be movement of you letting go of some part of that so that you can allow some newness in. Like maybe you don't vibe with that on that frequency anymore, and that's okay. That is okay. You've learned this. You're realizing, as painful as it will be for you to let it go, you're realizing that you must. I mean, and this could be something even too, if you are a parent and your child's going to college or something and they're not going to be, if all the birds are leaving, all the eggs are leaving the nest, if you have no more of they're not there anymore, but you've dedicated your entire life to them. There could be a little bit of a heartbreak there with that. That you're going to have to deal with the separation of that and then figure out what you want to do with your life. And I feel like with this coming in that you are going to, and you're going to start to discover who you really are, because oftentimes as mothers, as nurturers, as devoting ourselves to our children, we can tend to lose sight of what we want, of what are my needs, what do I even like, so it's actually a really great opportunity, because then you're going to be led here to the Six of Pentacles, where you're going to be freely giving. You're going to be giving to others. This is a giving and receiving. So there could be also with this, if it is a relationship, then it could have been where there was all just one or the other. Like you were always giving, 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 but not receiving, or you were always receiving, but not giving. And both of those can cause conflict in the relationship, internally in yourself, and also the relationship will suffer. So this, you've let go and you've managed to, so like this could totally be, the three swords could be one, your sword, the second sword, your partner that you're letting go. And then the third sword could be the relationship. So that could also be, some of you are going through that experience right now. And it's extremely difficult on your birthday, because maybe perhaps your birthday, you always, if you've been together with someone for years, it's tough to imagine celebrating your birthday without them. But you're ready, because again, you're seeking this now and you're ready. And it's interesting. I just put together that your birthday's on the 11th of February, and Aquarius is in the 11th house, ruled by Uranus. So you kind of have the 1111 master number there, which is profound. And ones are all about new beginnings. And this is going to bring you to this new opportunity of where the love for yourself is just going to be so massive. The skills or the knowledge that you learn on your healing journey, it's teaching you. It's teaching you how to balance that give and receive. And we actually have, I mean, you are an air sign. So the swords are of the air, wands are fire, and pentacles are earth. So you kind of have quite a bit of balance here with them, where, I mean, the only thing we're missing is some emotion. I mean, we're missing some emotion from the tarot deck, but you have the Lover here. So I think that for those of you that are stressed or depressed or struggling really hard right now, you know, I think that, again, bringing the love in, you felt numb. You have felt numb for quite some time. And you're ready now to start to feel again. Because some may think that feeling numb is awesome, but actually many spirits, like, typically don't have feelings. It is said that spirits don't really have feelings, that they you know, that's part of the reason why some spirits really crave to come to earth, is because you can feel, and you're allowed to feel and have emotions. And so not having emotions is difficult too. It's painful. It's interesting how the pain is an emotion, but when you're at a very deep state, like, it's almost as if you can't feel anything. As like if someone chopped your arm off, you wouldn't even care, because you don't, it's that hopelessness. Whenever we saw that, like, you know, that hopelessness, like, this will help you bring back some hope to your life, some faith, something for yourself. Let's see what animal spirit we have here. The rat. Look at this. Be true to yourself, and the universe will reward you. Call upon Archangels Gabriel and Zadkiel. Yeah, Archangel Gabriel will bring you some strength. And Zadkiel, I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I thought he was like of rainbows, but let's see. I have it wrote down here. Zadkiel. Is it? No. Zadkiel brings peace, spiritual abilities, and guidance with gifts. So, yes. So Zadkiel will reward you by being true to yourself. Gabriel can help you have the strength to be true to yourself, and Zadkiel can help you with the spiritual gifts, the guidance with gifts, your abilities, and brings peace. And that's beautiful that it's right underneath of that card. Yeah, I really love that for you. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. Get a little warmth in there. Okay, let's pull. So this is actually really, I do hope that this is helping you in a way. Oh, here we go. And we have yarrow. Yarrow underneath the lovers. Yarrow is a medicinal flower. I'm going to hold this up for you. And on the bottom we have the lantern. So hold light for yourself. Learn how to hold space for yourself and light for yourself. Look at this. We have the card here. Just going great. Goes great. So what I feel with yarrow is purity. They're medicinal. The leaves look like little ferns. They look like little ferns. So this could also be you learning about herbs. That could be a path for you. Let's see. I mean, it's a determined and stubborn plant. It's also very magical because it heals wounds. It heals psychic and physical wounds. It's a very good plant that grows wildly in many areas. So it reminds you, this card came up because it's reminding you that you need to take time to heal and return stronger than ever. Give yourself that time. Take care of yourself without demanding an immediate solution. I'm going to repeat that for you. Take care of yourself without demanding an immediate solution, okay? So, I mean, this, yeah, there's a lot of, you have a lot of love, and there's, some of you just haven't given yourself time to bloom, to grow, and to be determined. And if you have yarrow, or if you go to a park where yarrow grows, I recommend going to that spot, you know, sitting with them and meditating with it and asking and offering and calling upon Archangel Uriel. Oh, okay. There's an Uriel and Ariel, and sometimes I do get them confused. Even though I'm an herbalist, I do. So I think that, yeah, Ariel is the, she is the one, she looks after, Archangel Ariel looks after plants. And so you can even call upon her to guide you to where yarrow is, if you want to meditate with her. But she can help you get grounded as well, and connect with nature. Because you definitely, if you don't have a strong connection with nature, or if you've lost that somewhere along the way, this is all guidance telling you to get back to it. Yeah, this, I mean, it's very clear. It's time to get back to some Mother Nature, to some parks, take a walk. What is a positive card we have? Okay. Okay, let's see what we've got for this. Grit is that extra something that separates the most successful people from the rest. It's the passion, perseverance, and stamina that we must channel in order to stick with our dreams until they become a reality. Grit. So it's time for you to embrace some grit, that extra something. Okay? The passion, the perseverance, the stamina, in order to stick with your dream. So yeah, this up here could even be, you know, you feel like the world is against your dream or something, is what I was just got. But failure is important to embrace. Failure is where we learn. I mean, it's not easy, but it is where we learn. I'm feeling guided to pull you an angel number today. I do daily angel number readings. They're little short videos if you ever want to check them out. I also pull animal spirits every day. And I do a daily affirmation for the inner child, where I read the day, the reading for the day out of the book, and then I pull an oracle card. Okay, so we have 1717, drama alert. Drama alert. Look at that. It's right underneath the Three of Swords. Independence, soul mission, alone time. There we have that alone time again, and learning again, and healing again, and aspirations. Yeah, Spirit's very clear with you. It is definitely time for you to go within and clear some of this. Start your journey, your healing journey. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. When you breathe in through your nostril, visualize you're breathing in white, pure light that's cleansing. It's going to your crown chakra, and it's going down behind your mind's eye, your throat, your heart. It's in the center of your body, going through and cleansing all parts of your body, your stomach, your knees, and it's going out your feet. And that white light is just cleansing all these little areas of your body within. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. Solely on yourself, birthday human. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Just a natural part of the process. Yes, trust the process. if you are started your journey and you've never been here before and you're like, what is going on? And it's unknown. It can be fearful. Your ego can jump in and be like, no, we don't. The ego always wants to keep us in fear because it's where we're comfortable. But unfortunately, that could be a toxic relationship. That can be an abusive relationship. That's why they say, you know, domestic abuse is a cycle. It's something that keeps, you know, you keep going back and back and back and back. You keep doing that because it's what your ego is telling you. That's where you're safe. It's what you know. And so, but unfortunately, it's not, definitely not safe. And it's not something that you want to continue to live your life. I mean, maybe you do want to live in that abusive lifestyle, but I have a feeling if you came to this reading today, you're having a different perspective on your life and you want to gain a better understanding for it as well. So if you've been seeing 1s or 7s or 1717, you know, it's extremely important for you to reflect back to this card, or to even just search Google at the time, you know, 1717 number meaning, and see what comes up for you, so that, and also reflect to what you're thinking about at that time. That's the way that spirit and angels and guides all try to drop us little subtle hints and tips on how to proceed, on what the next step is, and to trust the process. You know, if you get a message to do something, you know, they're gonna want you to do that. And if you don't do that, none of this will happen. I mean, it's not gonna, you can't just watch this reading and then expect everything to come to you and then, you know, well, I didn't get that, or what they said didn't happen. Well, what was your part? What part of this did you do to work on, to heal, to transform? And if you say nothing, then it's like, okay, well, I mean, that was the energy you put into it. So you have to put more energy into it in order to make those changes happen. And it depends on how much you care. You know, how much do you care about your well-being, yourself, your future, your life right here, right now? That's all up to you. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. So this is definitely requesting you to go within and find the lover within yourself, your inner child. Connect with your inner child. Ask your inner child and be determined. Have determination that you will connect with her or him. And this is, again, the number 17 coming up. So 17, some of you have been seeing those numbers. And that is a solid affirmation for you that, yeah, that definitely it's time for you to do, it's time for you to go within and get that clarity for yourself. Get that clarity. Get that, that peace of mind within. Gain your courage. And also you're going to have to surrender. You like to control things, and it's going to require you, this is definitely going to require you to surrender yourself to your intuition, your inner wisdom, your gut, and your guides, and what you're being asked. So we're going to pull one more tarot card here and see what we get. And this is the Grateful Dead tarot deck, for all you deadheads out there. Yep. Okay. Oh, and we finally got some water. Oh, we got 2. We're gonna take both, and this is interesting because you got 6 of Pentacles. This is 6 of Bears, and that is the Pentacles, and you got it twice. You got it twice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how happy you are here. You're happy, you're in the sunshine, and you're just so thrilled to give to others. You have all these other little bears holding their hand out. They all want that beautiful rose you're holding. And you know what? You're going to perhaps well, you're going to make your decision on what you're going to do with it, because it's solely up to you. Solely up to you. But this is all about giving and receiving. So what do? You have all of these bears here. You only have one rose. Is that one rose? Did you find that rose? Is that rose just for you from Spirit? Or is that rose meant to share? And how would you share it between 6 people? Take a petal off and give to each? Maybe take all the petals and throw them up in the air and everybody catch one. I mean, it's completely up to you. Get creative. Be fun. Have fun, because this is also wanting you to have fun with this. You know, make sure on a spiritual journey, especially if you haven't ever been on one and you're starting now, it's very extremely important to make sure you have some dashes of fun in between your spiritual work. Okay. Now, to end the reading, I'm very pleased that we've got the 3 of Roses, which is the 3 of Cups, which is complete celebration. The original, number one, it has water. It's water. It's showing emotion. You've done this. You've done this journey and your work. That you've done this transformation of your thoughts, of your life, of what you want to bring in, of what you want to let go. You've let go of things, and now you have this beautiful 3 of Cups of emotions. You've allowed yourself to feel again. You're allowed not only feel again, but there are 3 hands here, each holding a rose up in celebration, celebrating you, celebrating your birthday, celebrating where your journey, where you've come. It's all about celebration. Yes, this is beautiful. This is where your group and your community, you found your true, maybe it's your soul family that you found. You found your soul family. You know, and some of the other groups that you're in, it's still fine. It's still okay. I mean, you know, you want to have compassion for yourself. And when you let go of things, you want to have compassion for that as well, because you needed that at the time. It took that to get you to where you are. It doesn't define your future. It doesn't define your here and now, but it helped create who you are to get here. So it's very beautiful, this journey that you have ahead of you. I love it. So this is definitely something for you to please share with me where you're at, what your thoughts are, what your ideas are about this year. You know, have you started this, or is this reading helping you to think about, you know, what to do? What does this mean for you? You know, what are these swords? What is that going on? And then there's definitely something about giving and receiving that's absolutely necessary, because you have this, both of them underneath each other. Look how different they are too. I mean, they're both like they have hands out. And she's giving, you're giving here. And here they have hands out. But at the same time, you know, they have solemn faces, you know, whereas here, but it's just a different era. I mean, you know, it's a different era in time for all the tarot. The meaning is still the same. Yeah, I love this for you. Have that grit, meditate, embrace that rat, and call upon Archangels Gabriel and Zadkiel to help you on your path of connecting with your inner child. Check out my other short videos. Please subscribe, like, share with a friend if their birthday's today on February 11th. Have an absolutely wonderful 11/11 day. And we're going to end at 44 minutes, which is definitely solidifying. Angels are with you. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.